Alright, Knicks fans, this one matters because when Zach Lowe casually says two names to keep an eye on for the Knicks, that's not noise, that's real league level intel. And the names he mentioned are not stars, not headline grabbers, but two Nets players who actually make a lot of sense for where the Knicks are right now, Sharpe and Ziaire Williams. And yes, it would mean another potential deal with Sean Marks, the same front office that just made the Knicks give up 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges in 2024. So today we're breaking down why Zach Lowe specifically mentioned these two players, how they fit with the Knicks roster and philosophy, and the proposed trade framework, as well as whether the Knicks should even want to deal with Brooklyn again. Let's get into it. First things first, context matters. Zach Lowe did not say the Knicks are trading for these guys. He did not even say talks are advanced, but he said there are two names he's heard to keep an eye on. That's important because Lowe is not the type of insider to just throw out names randomly, but when he hears something, it's usually coming from multiple league circles, not just one source. And what's interesting here is that both players fit a very specific Knicks trend: young, under team control, not fully maximized yet, and attainable without touching core pieces. That's the same logic behind the Obaseki evaluation recently, the Diawara look, and the Kolek investment. The Knicks are hunting value before it pops. The framework floated around is fairly straightforward. Outgoing from the Knicks would be Gershon Yabusele, Pacome Dadier, and second-round picks, and incoming is either one of Sharpe or Ziaire Williams. Now, this is not a splash move, this is a roster optimization move, and financially, it actually lines up pretty cleanly. Both Sharpe and Ziaire are on 2-year, $12.5 million deals with a team option for the 2026-27 season, and that flexibility is key. Let's start with Ziaire Williams because former lottery-level prospect, elite frame, and wing size that the Knicks desperately value. At 6'9", Ziaire fits the exact archetype that New York has been prioritizing, which is length, defensive versatility, switchability, and transition ability. The problem is that his development has been uneven because that's also the opportunity, and in Brooklyn, Ziaire has been in a weird space because he had inconsistent role in minutes so far, constant lineup turnover. The Knicks are the opposite of that because if you put Ziaire into a structured defensive system as well as defined responsibilities and a coaching staff that emphasizes effort and physicality, you're not asking him to be a star, but you're asking him to be a role player with upside. And that's where New York has quietly succeeded in recent years. Also important is that the team option means the Knicks can evaluate him without long-term risk. If it clicks, you keep him. If it doesn't, you move on cleanly. Now let's talk about Sharpe because this one might actually be sneakier. The Knicks still value physical centers, offensive rebounding, and interior presence. And Sharpe checks those boxes. He's strong, he's active, and he plays with edge. This would not be a starter move. This would be about front court depth, insurance, and matchup flexibility. Especially when you consider Mitchell Robinson's health history, the playoff reality of needing multiple playable bigs, and Sharpe fits the Knicks' identity more than people realize. He rebounds, he sets real screens, and he does not need plays called for him. And again, same contract structure as Ziaire, 2 years and team option. Low risk, defined role, and clear evaluation window. Now we have to address the elephant in the room, Sean Marks. The Knicks just paid a historic price for Mikal Bridges, 5 first-round picks, so yes, Brooklyn will be tough to deal with, yes, they may demand extra leverage, and yes, there is a rivalry tax. But here's the difference, this is not a franchise-altering trade, this is a margin move, and the Nets are also in a different phase right now. They're collecting assets and they're reshaping the roster. Second-round picks plus young flyers may actually appeal to them, so should the Knicks do this? Honestly, it depends which player. If it's Ziaire Williams, you're betting on upside and development, and if it's Sharpe, you're betting on reliability and physicality. Either way, this fits the Knicks' current approach. Stay flexible, avoid long-term risk, and accumulate playable depth as well as trust development infrastructure. This isn't about winning headlines, it's about winning margins, and when Zach Lowe says to keep an eye on it for the Knicks, you probably should. So Knicks fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments about these two players, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and sub to the channel for more Knicks news and updates you will not want to miss. It's been KNYT here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.